Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more informative videos.
Thousands of years ago, before cities existed, before kings ruled the earth, mankind feared the darkness of the wild. Forests were dangerous, nights were silent, and survival was never guaranteed. But somewhere in that endless wilderness, an impossible friendship was born. A wolf approached the human fire, not with rage, not with hunger, but with curiosity. And from that single moment, history changed forever. That wolf would one day become humanity's greatest companion, the dog. Over centuries, humans shaped dogs into hunters, guardians, protectors, rescuers, and loyal friends. But every breed carries a different story. Some were born for war, some for survival, and some simply to love. Tonight, we explore the legends behind the world's greatest dog breeds. German Shepherd, the soldier of
Born in
loyalty.
Germany during the late
Thunder shakes
1800s,
the
the German
battlefield.
Shepherd was created for
Smoke
one
fills
purpose.
the air,
Captain Max
and
von
through the
Stephanitz.
chaos, one fearless figure charges forward, the German Shepherd. Born in Germany during the late 1800s, this breed was created with one goal: to become the perfect working dog, strong enough to fight, smart enough to learn, and loyal enough to die protecting its owner. German Shepherds quickly became legendary. They guarded farms, protected families, and eventually entered the world of war and law enforcement. During both world wars, these dogs carried messages through explosions and gunfire. They searched for wounded soldiers hidden beneath rubble. And sometimes, they stayed beside dying humans until the very end. Even today, police forces across the world trust German Shepherds with dangerous missions. Because when fear enters the room, a shepherd walks toward it. Siberian Husky, the ghost of the snow, the battlefield disappears. And now only ice remains. An endless frozen world where survival itself becomes a battle. Then, blue eyes emerge through the blizzard. The Siberian Husky, bred thousands of years ago by the Chukchi people of Siberia. Huskies were built to conquer snow and death itself. These dogs could travel impossible distances through freezing storms. They pulled sleds across deadly landscapes and became the heartbeat of survival in the Arctic. But their greatest story came in 1925. A deadly disease spread across Alaska. Medicine had to cross hundreds of miles before time ran out. Humans couldn't survive the journey, so the Huskies ran. Through darkness, through storms, through death itself. And because of them, entire towns survived. To this day, the frozen wind of Siberia still carries the legend of the Husky. Golden Retriever, the heart of kindness. But not all heroes are born in war. Some are born with gentle hearts. The Golden Retriever, created in Scotland during the 19th century. These dogs were originally bred to retrieve birds during hunting trips, but humans soon discovered something extraordinary: their kindness. Golden Retrievers became symbols of comfort and trust. They helped the blind walk safely through crowded streets. They comfort lonely patients in hospitals, and they protect children with endless patience. Their eyes carry warmth, their presence brings peace, and their loyalty feels almost human. In a world filled with chaos, the Golden Retriever reminds humanity what kindness looks like. Labrador Retriever, the people's DOG, if one breed earned the love of the entire world. It is the Labrador Retriever, originally from Newfoundland. Labradors worked beside fishermen in icy waters. They retrieved fishing nets, pulled ropes, and survived brutal oceans. But over time, labs became something much greater. They became companions for humanity itself, friendly, intelligent, fearlessly loyal. Today, Labradors work as rescue dogs, therapy animals, guide dogs, and service companions. They search for survivors after disasters. They help people living with disabilities. And sometimes, they simply sit beside a human who feels alone. Doberman, the shadow guardian. Rain falls across empty streets. Lightning tears across the sky. And from the darkness, a shadow appears. The Doberman. Created in Germany by a tax collector named Karl Doberman. This breed was designed for protection. He needed a fearless companion while traveling dangerous roads. So he created a dog built from intelligence, speed, and power. The Doberman became one of the most feared guard dogs in history. They protected soldiers during war. They guarded homes and families. And their sharp instincts made criminals think twice. But beneath their intimidating appearance, many Dobermans are deeply loving toward those they trust. They are warriors, with hearts hidden beneath armor.
Long before
Rottweiler,
modern police
the
existed,
ancient protector.
there were the
Long
Rottweiler,
before
descended
modern
from
cities.
Roman drover dogs,
Long
these
before
traveling
police
dangerous
forces,
roads.
there
Their
were the
strength became
Rottweilers.
legendary.
Descended from Roman drover dogs. These powerful Darians traveled beside ancient armies. They protected livestock, guarded merchants, and fought against thieves on dangerous roads. Their strength became legendary, their loyalty unmatched. Rottweilers are calm when respected, but fearless when danger appears. And perhaps that is why, for centuries, humans trusted them with what mattered most: the safety of their families. Pit Bull, the misunderstood warrior. No dog breed has suffered more misunderstanding than the Pit Bull. Powerful, muscular, and often feared by society. But the truth behind the breed tells a very different story. In early America, Pit Bulls were known as nanny dogs. They watched over children. They protected homes. And they remained fiercely loyal to families. Sadly, irresponsible humans turn many into symbols of violence. But a dog is not born evil. It learns from the hands that raise it. And countless Pit Bulls continue proving their loyalty every single day. Some rescue children from fires. Some comfort veterans suffering trauma. And many spend their lives simply wanting love. Belgian Malinois, the Special Forces dog. If the German Shepherd is a soldier, the Belgian Malinois is an elite warrior. Fast, focused, relentless. These dogs became favorites among military special forces around the Pays Vaud's bound of the world. They detect explosives, track dangerous criminals, and leap fearlessly into missions most humans would fear. Some even parachute from helicopters beside soldiers. Their intelligence is extraordinary. Their energy almost endless. And their courage beyond question. Border Collie, the genius of the fields in the green hills between Scotland and England. A genius was born, the Border Collie. Many experts consider them the smartest dogs on earth. They were bred to herd sheep, but their intelligence became legendary. Border Collies can understand hundreds of commands. They solve problems quickly, and farmers often say, these dogs communicate through eye contact. Alone, their minds move constantly, always thinking, always learning, always working. They are proof that intelligence in nature can sometimes feel almost supernatural. Tibetan Mastiff, the lion of the mountains. High in the freezing Himalayas, beyond the clouds, an ancient guardian waits. The Tibetan Mastiff, massive, powerful, and surrounded by mystery. These Giant dogs protected monasteries and villages, hidden in the mountains of Tibet. They defended humans from wolves, thieves, and even snow leopards. Their deep bark echoes like thunder through the valleys. And ancient travelers once believed these dogs carried the souls of lions. They are independent, fearless, and almost mythical in appearance. To see a Tibetan Mastiff standing in the snow is like looking at a creature from legend itself. Final chapter: the eternal bond. Throughout history, dogs marched beside soldiers. They crossed frozen wastelands. They guarded children. They rescued the weak. And they stood beside humanity during its darkest hours. Humans shaped dogs through centuries of breeding. But perhaps dogs also shaped us. They taught us loyalty. They taught us courage. And they showed us a love more honest than words. From ancient wolves near forgotten fires to the loyal companions sleeping beside us today, the story of dogs is also the story of humanity. And maybe that is why no matter how much the world changes, a dog will always wait at the door for the human it loves.
Yeah.